You ever just notice how it seems like certain people command the respect or attention in a room? What can you do to become that person? Well, there's a few key points that you may not realize that really affect how other people choose to interact with you on a day to day basis, whether this be strangers, friends, co-workers. So today I'm going to go over a few ways that you can change your mindset or your mood to make others really command the attention of you when you walk into the room, or most importantly, more respect. So the first one being is confidence. When you are confident within yourself and you know who you are and you don't allow other people to make it seem as though they can make silly jokes or sly remarks or passive aggressive comments towards you, that makes the world of a difference for other people to recognize your ability to command respect in a room. And most importantly, humans interact with each other based on a category of a few things: confidence, kindness, and self assurance. So when you come across as incredibly self assured, that allows people to set the bar high when they first meet you and leaves an overall good first impression. So if you've ever questioned whether or not you leave a good first impression, consider this. Do people naturally feel drawn to you? Do you exude confidence when you walk into a room? And confidence has nothing to do with how you look, how you sound, what you do for work, or how successful you are. It has to do with your ability to feel self-love, and most importantly, to come across as someone who lets others know that they are sure of their own worth. The second way that you can definitely command attention in a room or feel respected by others from the first encounter is by being a kind person. Often more than not, people recognize your kindness, your ability to empathetic with their needs, their wants, and most importantly, their story, to allow them to trust you. And that's incredibly important because in order for people to trust you, you need to make them feel seen and heard as well. And that's the whole goal of this video, is to make you feel like you've been appreciated, seen, and respected. So that is the exact energy that you want to give out to others. So realize at the end of the day, if you find yourself to be closed off, to be uncaring of others' opinions, respects, or emotions, that is exactly what others are going to mirror back to you. So the more that you can practice empathy, or realizing that you need to show others empathy in order to receive that same kindness back, that's what's going to lead to people really respecting you at the end of the day. Number 3 is all about your ability to connect with others. When you can truly show yourself as someone who has mutual interests with other people, or very much so interested in another person's hobbies, interests, story, personality, that allows people to feel naturally as though they can respect you. When you make people feel appreciated, they will want to do the same. That is just a simple human complex emotion for 9 out of 10 people. And for the other 1 out of 10 people, do not waste your time, because this video is about majority of people respecting you in a room or in a setting in particular. So more expanded upon that, think about when you make a group of friends. The people that are most likely to call the other friends are the ones that make the effort. So when you are the friend who makes the effort with other friends, when you are the one who makes the plans or makes a phone call just to check in on the other person, that at the end of the day is what people find to be incredibly respectable. Even if you don't always feel like you've been met with that same energy back, when you can constantly show up and be that person for someone, that is a long-lasting impression that will always stay in the back of their mind. And this applies to any situation. So it's incredibly important to realize that in order for you to feel respected by others, you need to give out that same energy of respect to other people. So it's not something to be confused. If you're wondering why you happen to be closed off and other people are closed off to you, you are getting back directly the energy that you are mirroring. Number 4, it has to do with wisdom. So when you can exert wisdom in a situation, whether that is new people you've just met, people you already know, and so forth, that really allows people to realize that you are someone who is meant to be respected. When you act naive with other people, or you allow yourself to even be uninformed on a particular subject or occurrence or experience, that allows other people to feel as though they have something over you. So the best way to go about something, if you are unsure of something, say for example in the workplace, and another person knows very well a specific way to do something or protocol, ask them about it. There's nothing wrong with being able to admit that you are uninformed and you would like to know more about the subject or the information at hand. And this can apply to anything, whether this is a friend group, an acquaintance, or a coworker. So there's just a few short tips on how you can definitely easily allow others to find a way to find you to be very respectful or command attention in a room. But most importantly, it's all about knowing self-worth. It's all about being aware of who you are, the energy you put out, and standing truly in your confidence no matter how you're being treated. Number 5 may shock some of you, but it's incredibly important. The moment you notice that anyone tries to disrespect you or tries to act as though they do not find you to be someone that they will respect, you need to shut that down. You need to be able to stand your ground. You need to be able to voice that you feel disrespected, and most importantly, to be able to walk away from it. But never allow someone to feel as though that they have the upper hand over you, that they can speak down upon you towards others, because the moment that you allow that type of negativity to occur, that will also impact the way that other people who once respected you view you around you. Because they will find the fact of you not being able to stand up for yourself or to ask for the respect that you deserve to be something of a weakness. So it's very important, if you feel as though you've ever been in a situation of misjudgment, bullying, or someone personally trying to make other people disrespect you through their own thoughts and words, to be able to confront that behavior immediately. And that goes back to that 1 out of 10 in the room. Because there will never be a time where every single person you encounter in your life will like you, but most people in majority will. So when you have the ability to be able to confront the 1 out of 10 person that doesn't like you, that allows the change to occur. Not everyone's going to like you, and the more that you find you command the attention or respect of others, that leaves room for that 1 or 2 out of 10 people who dislike you to try and find a way to make you feel less than, to lower your confidence. Because going back to that first one, confidence is key. And what you need to realize as well is if you become aware that certain people are trying to speak negatively about you behind your back or to others, that you confront them, that you go to the source and you make them realize that it's not okay to put you down for any type of disagreement or dislike. But overall, what you need to know is the more that you have respect and likability from others upon first meeting them, the more that that's going to lead to beautiful opportunities in your life, to blessings, to feeling as though you are first picked for job opportunities, relationships, friendships, and most importantly, that leads to more confidence. So at the end of the day, don't be afraid to be your genuine, authentic self, but realize if anyone ever tries to make you feel as though you are someone who's not meant to be respected, be someone who is very much so respectable towards them. Because when you come at someone who has negative thoughts about you with nothing but kindness, even if they don't say it to you internally, that conversation between the two of you is going to be something that is remembered, or in a moment that is replayed over in their head, how if they had a negative opinion of you or disrespect towards you, you met them with kindness. So that would be the overall most important of this entire message that I wanted to deliver today. Whenever you feel as though someone tries to disrespect you or make you feel as though you don't belong somewhere, show them nothing but kindness, because that will always be an inner dialogue that will replay over in someone's head who has done nothing but try to disrespect you. And just remember your worth. You are someone absolutely amazing who deserves the respect of others, but make sure that you are also giving out mutually the respect to people that you want to receive yourself. So drop a comment if it resonates. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.